Late.
Woo!
I'm Jane. She is Shredney.
Hi.
And today, we ask the question, is it possible to quarter ass something? Um, anyway, hi folks. Assuming anyone's even out there, I don't know. We're gonna play some Isaac and some GeoGuessr, and we're gonna be content with that because today is a low effort day, and that's okay.
Yep.
I am doing all right.
Same.
Yeah.
Uh,
You know what I was doing earlier?
what?
I was listening to a Japanese, light rock album that came out last year. And I was like, you know what? This is pretty good.
Yeah.
And I would love to tell you the name of that album, but it's in Japanese, and I don't speak Japanese.
It's like all hiragana.
It's all characters. I don't know. The band is Zutomayo. So if anybody,
I've heard of them.
If anybody wants to, it's their only full length as far as I know. So, yeah, it's like a lady who's anonymous and like a bunch of like a rotating cast of session musicians. I don't fully know what the deal is. They got some cool music videos though.
What? Wait a second. Pardon me.
Pardon you. Bless you.
Yeah.
It's been one of those days over here as well. It's like allergy season.
Zutta, I know, means always.
Yeah, it's like a portmanteau of something, I think.
Yeah, Zuttamayo means... I can't remember what mayo means.
It's short for mayonnaise. The name of the band means eternal mayonnaise.
But I think it's like a conjugation of masu, the same verb.
Yeah? What does that mean?
Masu, it would be like it's like the equivalent of the word to do in English.
Always doing stuff. What a great band name.
Yeah, like yeah. I believe that's probably what it means.
Yeah, like always doing.
Yeah.
There's like a million ways. Like this highlights a problem in translation. Is like the literal meanings of those words. Not that hard to figure out if you know them. But like the intended tone that's supposed to be read in, I have no idea.
Oh.
Is it?
Wait! It's short for Zutto Mayonaka de Ioni.
Yeah, like I said, it's like a portmanteau.
Wow, that's actually quite a set of words, and I'm not sure what that means.
Probably sad. Like all their music is like pretty sad.
I'm just remembering like how if at some point you get the druthers to actually watch Sarazanmai, the closing theme by the band The Peggies is really good and gets stuck in my head sometimes, and it's very achingly sad.
What's a druther?
Just decide to do so, like
I will
find a certain willingness to do so.
I got a ton of Ikuhara stuff I want to watch eventually, so it'll one of these days.
I don't think it is. The thing is, like, I have a weird kind of ranking for Ikuhara stuff that probably is different from a lot of other people.
Yeah, I mean, I've spoken before briefly about how I kind of prefer, like, Shinbo, like, his comedies to his more widely acclaimed work.
Oh, then you'll probably like Ikuhara.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, like people don't talk about this much, but like Ikuhara stuff is really funny. I mean, it's like legit.
Oh no, why did I pick
Humorous.
this up? This item sucks.
You don't have screen share on.
Oh, no I don't. Look, again. It's been
1 week since you looked at
me.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else is coming. We might be doing this one solely for the VOD, which I guess is fine, but
do it for the VOD.
Yeah.
It's like doing like it for the Vine.
Like an infinitely more depressing version of doing it for the Vine.
Okay, so but yeah, like what is it?
I was gonna tell you about this bizarre dream I had during my power nap. So like, dreams don't like narratively flow very well. At least not usually. So like, I'm having to kind of try to impose a chronology on this like retroactively. But the gist of it was like, I was recruited by like hello?
Yeah.
Oh, that was weird. It was like some weird burst of noise. I don't know what that was about. Anyway, I was recruited by this like nerve style organization. And we were a like giant robot piloting task force whose goal was to fight and ideally eventually kill the Abrahamic God.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, but subconscious decided to get very ambitious this evening. I'm not entirely sure why.
So like it was like what if you know, the ultimate plot of the Golden Compass, that series, but you know, but also it's Evangelion.
Yeah, like, you know, I don't claim to make any judgments about the actual Jehovah, if he exists, but the one in my dream did sort of seem like a real jerk, so
yeah,
I get it. He was like mind controlling people. There's this there's this instructor lady who explained to us that our bullets were made of, like, the bullets in our mech's guns were made of atheism. So
what?
There's one for you to try to puzzle out. I think I've just been reading like too much SCP Foundation lately.
They're made of unbelief.
Yeah, they're like these weird black lozenges. It was very.
So does that mean if you use it like a regular lozenge, that you turn into Christopher Hitchens? Oh no. That sounds dangerous.
My guess would be like you just stop existing, right? Because, like, you know, if they're meant to be fired at the thing in order to make it, you know, stop existing incrementally via the power of non-belief, if you just took one yourself, that would just sort of
but at the same time,
erase you from the universe, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless it works kind of like regular bullets, in that, you know,
I mean,
like it generally requires
fair,
force.
But like also if you eat a regular bullet, you will have problems, just not the same ones as if you were shot by one.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Becoming Christopher Hitchens is a very serious problem.
Becoming Christopher Hitchens is my favorite coming-of-age movie. Thank you.
I can't tell if I'm laughing or crying.
This is our curse. Nobody's ever here when our show is actually kind of funny.
I think that's the meme at this point.
Like, or if they are here, they're not saying much. Bless you.
Pardon me.
It's alright.
Maybe they know that that's the eternal truth, and so they don't say anything because it's actually funny.
Papa Molly and I'm sweating. But like, yeah, that was where my mind was. I was only asleep for like 2.5 hours, and my mind was like, "All right, well, we're just gonna do this for a while."
I've been there. Yeah.
Yeah, I like. It's not even that weird because like my dreams always get extremely odd and like vivid and fever dreamy when I sleep after having not slept for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Because other than that nap, I've been up since, like, this time yesterday. So, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know. They don't... Like a wise man once said, they don't think that it'd be like it is, but it do.
But it do.
Yeah. Earlier today, I was reading about pop-punk bands.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you with some names, Shredney, and I want you to just give me a simple, like, yay, nay, on whether you think, like, or even, just, like, if you've heard of these bands.
Okay, yeah.
The Cobra Starship.
Yes, my sister rather liked them.
Army of Freshmen.
I'm not familiar.
A, as in, like, just the letter A is the name of the band.
I can believe that would be a band.
Fucking the Mayday Parade.
My sister quite liked them.
A Day to Remember.
Oh yeah, they were at they're if I'm not mistaken, they were one of the C4 bands.
That's a term that I'm sure means something, but it also does sound like something you just made up.
It does, but I did not because I wouldn't make a pun that bad.
Is it a pun on something?
Yes, it is because they were there were pop punk bands that used drop C and had breakdowns like hardcore, but they were pop punk bands, so it's easy for.
I hate music.
It was just a joke originally by someone.
Music is over, party.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, but like it was originally just like a joke by somebody that caught on, like in one of those bands.
You know, Warby Parker says that they have new glasses frames for me to try out. I say I believe it when I see it.
Hello,
look,
Trey. Welcome to
the term easycore, and you say that. It's just like
hey,
if
Trey.
Somebody walks in at this point in the VOD, our reputations, such as they are doomed.
We don't have a reputation.
What is a reputation?
We're always posting cringe.
You guys remember that Taylor Swift song Reputation? What was that about?
I thought
her going ape.
Trey, you are actually slightly too loud for once. I'm gonna have to turn you down a little bit. Can you hold a sustained Kid Cudi style hum for a minute? Once more?
Trey?
Okay.
How about now?
Still a little bit. Try one more?
One time for the one time.
That's good, I think.
Okay.
Something or other.
Excellent.
But
did you get a new microphone, or is this just like a product of your new environment?
This is the same microphone that I've had like since I got it like maybe about a month ago or whatever.
Oh yeah, maybe I just like it. I don't know it.
But I think I streamed with you once with my original setup again.
That would do it. Yeah, okay.
So maybe that might be it.
Yeah, right.
It depends on where I'm at.
The mystery has been solved.
Yeah.
So, so are there any other band names you might want to throw at me?
So just to get Trey up to speed, because what we're doing is fucking nonsensical. I was reading about pop punk bands earlier today, and I wanted to see how many Shredney had heard of.
Right.
So we covered Cobra Starship, The Army of Freshmen, Day to Remember, A, and there was another one that I've already forgot. Mayday Parade.
Gotcha.
How do you feel? Like, can I get a yes or no from you guys on Pierce the Veil?
Yes.
Yes, I am aware of them.
They're
more of like a metalcore band, aren't they?
Honestly, I got no idea. I was just reading. I was literally just reading names off of Wikipedia.
Or one of those like poppy post-hardcore bands.
I cannot guarantee that I've heard all of these, like actually listened to them, but I will say yes if I have heard the name before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had more. I'm half tempted to just open the Wikipedia article again and look for some funny ones.
Pierce the Veil are, of course, not to be confused with Veil of Maya, who are one of those Sumerian core bands.
Sorry, what?
Okay, explanation time.
Sumerian core.
Okay, explanation is there's a particular style of progressive-leaning, electronic-infused deathcore associated heavily with Sumerian records, which is then referred to as Sumerian core.
That makes sense, but I hate it.
Yeah, fair. Sumerian is also the label that the current incarnation of Body Count is on.
Ice-T's?
Yes.
Band?
Yes. They signed to Sumerian when they were formed.
Alright. You know.
Sure, we'll go with that.
It also explains why they have, like, those kind of gentier influences on their race and stuff.
You know.
Gent.
Because, like, Sumerian is very much associated with, like, again, like, that kind of, like, electronic or like progressive deathcore sound, like Veil of Maya, where there are, like, keyboard breakdowns.
Like, I don't mean any offense to anybody that likes this kind of music, but I associate gent almost entirely with people arguing on the internet about what gent means.
Yeah, totally fair.
I remember like the TV Tropes music board, like once a week. Somebody would be like, "Hey, what do you guys think of gent?" And it would just like combust
devolve
for a few hours.
Like anger.
Hello, Jen.
Yeah,
just complete chaos.
But yeah, like
hello,
High Sorrow. But yeah, like gent, the way I'm defining it would be like stuff that has like that distinct influence from Meshuggah with the weird polymetric grooves, you know, and that palm muted riffing where it's like the you know, like Morse code riffs. You know what I mean?
No, but I'll take your word for it.
It sounds like that they're tapping out Morse code.
Oh,
with,
okay.
Like palm muted guitar.
That's odd.
Because they have really strange rhythm. Also, there tends to be like a high-pitched droning guitar over it. Like, there are a lot of like cliches in gent, which make it kind of a meme. But, I mean, it's not all terrible.
Okay. Is gent one of those musical genres and ska is one of these, where bands and albums and songs that operate within the genre sometimes work the name of the genre into, like, song titles as a pun.
No, that's more like thrash metal used to be like that.
Well, I think that's quite a missed opportunity on the part of the gent scene, but...
Yeah, I mean,
I'm thinking,
they
okay,
don't like being thought of
look.
as gent. They like being thought of as progressive metal.
Okay, but, like...
Which it's a subset of.
Consider, like, an intro track to an album called Good Morning Gentlemen, but it's DJENTLEMEN.
Oh, people have definitely made the gentleman pun many times.
Or, like,
partly
a last track called, like, Go Not Gentle Into That Good Night, but it's DJENTLEMEN. You know, genteel. Trey raises a good point. Yeah, you know what's another genre that did that, which I've actually brought up on this show before because I like referencing it because it's stupid and obscure, is squee music.
Squee?
Oh yeah, that's the one that's from, like, Scotland.
Nah, it's Scandinavian.
Oh,
it's like weird, like...
It's a form of, like, what is it?
It's like very minimalist instrumental funk music that they try to, like, also kind of make sound like video game music. It's...
Oh, I was thinking
it's very specific.
There's something else which I can't remember, which is, like... There's a term for it, which is the stuff, like, like, there's a particular kind of, and the name is escaping me, that it's sort of associated with... No, I think the artist might have called squee was one of them. Was this particular style of, like, sort of happy hardcore-ish stuff from, like, England and Scotland, especially northern England.
That's a different thing, I think.
During the, like, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah. Squee music was, like, a early 2010s thing. And...
Okay, let me see.
Like, didn't really survive to the middle of the 2010s, is my understanding.
So,
like, one of the best-known records in the genre is called a Squee Refrigerator.
Squee Refrigerator.
What is Motion City Soundtrack, Trey?
That's another pop punk band.
Ah.
Yeah, and they're named after. Are they? Yeah, or like well, their name always, I always confuse it with the last track of Radiohead's second album, which is or is it? No, it's from a later album. It's like, or no, is it? Motion Picture Soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. What about Good Charlotte?
Good Charlotte. That's one where I think that they have, like, their whole thing as Good Charlotte, and then they've got another, like, side project as the Madden Brothers, like the two primary ones that were in there, that they straight up, like, just made regular pop music as opposed to it being, like, punk oriented the way that the stuff that they made under the Good Charlotte name was.
What about Forever the Sickest Kids?
I know about them. Yes, they're another music core band.
Weren't they, like, classified in, like, much the same conversations that you would have with, like, gym class heroes, or am I thinking of somebody else?
No, they're pretty different. Well, actually, they're not really music core, they're the other thing.
You might be thinking that because, like, one of the couple mainstream hits they had was the two lead vocalists, because there's two of them, being featured on the remix of a song by Ron Browse.
Ah, there we go.
If you guys remember when Busta Rhymes, one producer, tried to...
I'm jumping out the window in this one.
It was that song, yeah.
Yeah.
They were on the
Yeah.
Rock remix.
Oh my god.
Which means that there is a song in the world whose 2 alternate remixes feature, respectively, Forever the Sickest Kids and Noré from Capone and Noriega.
Yeah, partly I'm cheating because I have followed a guy on YouTube who talks a lot about the culture and musical evolution of stuff like this, like the weird spin-offs of punk that occurred during the 2000s. So I know an inordinate amount of useless bullshit about this.
I mean, that's what our show's all about, so that's fine.
But I'm also like aware of them because of like their connections to other various other styles that I do actually find fairly interesting. Like,
I mostly just bring it up because like I think there's something kind of inherently amusing about how 2000s the whole genre is.
Oh god, yeah. And also like how sort of odd it is that you've got like. So I mean, strictly speaking, there's this sort of weird divide between the more modern incarnations of pop punk and like early pop punk, as it were, like poppier punk.
Well, I mean, there's also groups like fucking, why can't I remember their name? Pup, who are like a punk band that make like pop leaning guitar music, but are much more like rugged than the kind of pop punk that was popular.
Oh no, they definitely. Oh yeah, that's
shout out to my friend Will on Twitter for putting me on to Pup. By the way, they're good.
Yeah, they are good. I'm not super familiar with their work, but I do know of them, and like a lot of their members came out of like the hardcore scene and things, and that is a whole thing. It's like pop punk made by former hardcore people tends to have a certain vibe.
An edge that wouldn't be present in some other.
No, the edge is part of you too.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but also like,
where's Bono?
But I mean, even with the like sort of like I think A Day to Remember is another example of that, is like where you've got a reasonably poppy band that, because they have distinct strong ties to the hardcore scene, tend to get a bit more respect overall.
Yeah, I don't know, like there's been like, I don't want to use the phrase apologism because that implies that I think that like pop punk is some kind of terrible thing. Yeah, which I don't. I honestly don't have super strong opinions on the genre on the whole, even though I like some bands in it. But like, like there's been a resurgence in like appreciation for the genre in like a couple different critical circles over the past few years.
Yeah.
Right.
So you got people like taking it from different angles, which I think is interesting.
Yeah. And it's like there. I mean, like the Wonder Years are another one who are kind of like popular leaning, and actually, if I'm not mistaken, started out as I mentioned, like easycore has come up a few times as a sub genre. But like that like they started out in that kind of vein, were very silly, and sort of got a little. They've gradually gotten darker while still being a pretty solid poppy band, but generally have like a fair amount of sort of critical regard even before that sort of shift happened. They had it.
One that was very poppy that I used to actually like when I was like in middle school, the All American Rejects.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that whole thing. Yeah.
When you see my face, hope it gives you hell.
That was my graduation song in middle school.
Really?
Yeah. Like it. I don't know how I got away with that because I went to a Catholic middle school. I think the person who was compiling the yearbook just didn't care.
Yeah, well, good on that. Yeah, like, you were talking about, you've talked about in the past how, like, kind of weird your middle school was.
Yeah.
And, like, that I think that you're the yearbook compiling person, like, felt a certain kind of way.
It was done by... I've said this before, too. Like, my middle school organized shockingly similar to, like, an anime high school. It was... The yearbook was done entirely by the photojournalism club, or whatever the fuck they were called.
Right.
So, it is possible that just, like, nobody there gave a shit. You know.
I know, but that's what I mean by quite possibly felt a certain kind of way and did not care if people noticed.
They might. I think they might have like censored the E in hell or something, but like, you know,
it's one of those things where it was strictly symbolic. Like 100%, you could still tell what the intent was.
Yeah.
What a horrible night to have a curse.
Yeah.
Indeed.
My backup choice, if that one wasn't allowed, was I was going to pick Thanks for the Memories by Fall Out Boy. Which should give you an idea of where I was at in middle school. Just to say, thought I was much cooler than I actually was.
I mean, you could do worse.
I suppose.
Fall Out Boy, good.
Yeah.
Also, so I already mentioned, like, about Andrew Curley. I forgot to mention that Pete Wentz, if I'm not mistaken, was in a, like, very punky death metal band called Kill the Slave Master back in the day. That released, like, an EP or two and then ceased to exist.
So here's a thought for you guys. Fucking, you guys remember Flyleaf's very brief period of relevance?
Yeah.
I know that they exist.
They were, like...
a not Christian pop-punk band.
Like, the way I would describe them is, like, Paramore meets, I don't know, Creed?
Oh, no!
Yeah.
I've heard of them. It's just that I haven't heard much of their music.
Their only song that anyone knows, and also their only song that's like alright, is All Around Me.
Wait, I might have heard it.
I'm also familiar with a couple of other ones from their first two records because, like, my sister in particular was into them.
So I just realized that, like, so the YouTuber Adam Neely, in order to, like, you know, as kind of like a way of, like, trying to understand, you know, like, why people hate the music that they do and try to get a better appreciation of it, he decided to do so himself and listened to nothing but his least favorite kind of music, which is contemporary Christian music, for a week, try to understand what its appeal might be, and, like, why he despises it.
That poor man.
And he actually was like, a lot of the melodies and things are pretty, you know, solid, but there are a few things that are bad about it. It's like, one, it's so painfully restrained.
What he should have done, I mean, you know, I'm sure that this allowed him to make money, given that he's a YouTuber who does work on this subject. But if he wanted to, like, really know without having to actually listen to anything, he should have asked, like, somebody who was raised in a very restrictive Christian household, like yours truly. The appeal of Christian contemporary is not that it is not anything about it. It's that it's, like, the closest thing to pop music you're allowed to listen to.
And there's also the whole thing that was actually pointed out by a couple of people, and like there were a bunch of people who were like religious musicians and things who like were down in the comments afterwards who agreed with him on a bunch of this stuff, and like thought it was, you know, it's like, thank you for making this video because you're absolutely right. And also the thing is, like, the idea behind it in theory is so that people, like, they essentially, and this is of course the eternal problem of capitalism, is that it's essentially, a lot of these things are written so that anybody can play them because they're often, you know, played by bands in churches and stuff, you know, like, but at the same time, it misses the mark rather severely because it's so, like, it's relentless, like, it's all the, like, as you pointed out, it's like, all the harmony is diatonic, there are no, like, unusual chords that are thrown in there. There's, like, the melodies are very, you know, even when they're very pretty, they're very straightforward, always, like, hard in, like, one key. And it gets to, like, after you listen to 30 or 40 songs of that, it's just like, Also, it doesn't have, like, and because, like, it's meant to be, you know, essentially sold, it doesn't, like, they're like obsessed with not overplaying, which is like the total opposite of how, for example, gospel is played, where you put all your passion into it.
Yeah. If he, I mean, I didn't watch the video, but if he missed any one thing, I would argue that it's actually like timbral stuff.
I mean, like, he doesn't really, like, get into that, but it's like,
that's what I mean. Like, I think that's actually, like, a big part of why people.
Oh, I mean, that is a big part of it. Is also because it uses these pop music timbres.
Yeah, well, it's pop music timbres, and almost every contemporary Christian record is Nashville mixed. Do you know what that means?
Is what mixed?
Nashville mixed.
What does that mean?
So it's a mixing technique where you push all of the instrumentation. I'm sort of struggling to how to describe this, like, accessibly. You push it, like, down and to the sides, basically. So, like, it's not overly loud. And you rather than having the vocals, like, sort of resting comfortably inside the instrumental, you put them over on top. Yeah. And the vocals are much louder and, like, pushed directly up front.
Yeah.
And that, combined with the fact that, like, all the textures on contemporary Christian music are, like, relentlessly clean.
Yeah.
It makes you sound like you're, like, listening to a doctor's office.
And it's also, but I mean, that's also, like, part and parcel too. And he was talking about this as, like, you know, and I can't remember what he took the term specifically in this context from a particular musicologist talking, was the term musicking rather than, you know, music, you know, like, when you do music, like, it has a particular feeling, you know, like the way that something is musiced differs, and, like, the way that contemporary Christian music is music, you know, like, the music is done as an action, and, you know, like, that's part and parcel to that performance thing of where it's like, oh, it's bad if you show, like, any personal expression.
Yeah.
It's
and that's something that kind of, like, the Jars of Clay, who are widely considered, like, one of the only decent Christian rock groups, have talked about. Is, like, you can't make compelling religious music without directly referencing your faith ever. Like,
yeah, that's also another thing. But it's like, he said even that, like, didn't personally bother him as much as, like, just that, like, as a jazz player, like, that feeling that there's sort of, it's insulting in a way to say that, you know, like, it, like, and he said, you know, it's like, even coming from a religious background and respecting that, even if I'm not practicing. It's like this idea that you're not going to put, like if you want to convey the love of God, then why the hell are you restricting the joy of playing?
I mean,
why are you making it unfun?
Yeah, this is one of those things where, the American Protestant monoculture is the culprit. So,
Yeah, exactly. That's why gospel is, actually, it's fun.
Yeah. Although it is certainly possible for gospel to also be that way, as
I mean, it can be, yeah.
As
it's
certain recent Kanye West compiled.
Yeah, but that's because
record.
That's because Kanye. Because that's because Kanye is a Trumpist.
Yeah.
Or really good at faking Trumpism.
Yeah, I mean, okay, to be fair, Kanye is Kanyeist, but...
Lock the stable door van, hello one. But why would you ever want to change from the greatest username anyone's ever had?
But, so, yeah, it is the greatest,
But yeah. Contemporary Christian music is not very good. That's the gist of it.
And also my observation when hearing... He actually did, an arrangement of a Hillsong United song because he liked the melody of it. And, an instrumental, sort of arrangement of it. And I was I realized, holy shit, another thing about contemporary Christian music, a lot of it is, boneless post-rock when you strip it down to its, just its chord progressions.
Yeah, or, boneless post-grunge is the other option.
Yeah, those are, it's either boneless post-rock or boneless post-grunge.
Which are different things because music genre names don't make any fucking sense, but I've talked about this before.
Yeah,
boneless.
Well, post-rock as a term was meant more conceptual. Yeah, it's conceptual.
Yes.
Post-grunge, which is more about a period.
It's just makes me upset, okay?
I understand. Do you have $50,000 on your head?
What?
The Drake song, I'm upset.
Oh yeah, that song did exist.
It wasn't very good.
Nah.
It really wasn't.
As far as Scorpion, I liked Nice for What, and
yeah,
that's it, I think.
Okay, I remember hearing bits of In My Feelings and being eh.
Do you have any standout favorites from Scorpion, Trey?
Good lord. I can't remember very much at all about that album, really.
Which is kind of damning, because it's 90 minutes long.
I think that... Hi, Win.
Hello, Win.
We're talking about Drake.
But, yeah,
see you later.
Yeah, both Views and Scorpion have the problem where, Drake really kind of just went a bit too hard on them and ended up making something where the body of work is so large that you forget everything that was kept within it just because there's so much of it,
Yeah, I don't know. I think
thought of the most cursed idea
I think
ever.
Drake and Eminem have the same problem anymore, speaking purely musically, where they don't remember why people like them when they were starting out, and as a consequence, their music kind of seems like it's for nobody.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
And I say this as someone who actually gets the appeal of Tootsie Slide.
You know what the appeal of Tootsie Slide is?
What?
Mike. Joel Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, sorry. I put the pause in the wrong place.
But what I was saying is the most cursed thing ever would be like, what if Drake but contemporary Christian music?
I think there's probably that.
Yeah, that probably exists.
I don't want to think about it, but it's probably
but that's my point. Is like that is one of the most cursed ideas. What if Drake but contemporary Christian music? Because now I'm just remembering that whole thing of what is it called? Like the Dark Horse lawsuit where that Christian rapper was like, you ripped off my beat, and then was like, but he's particularly complained was like, there were damages to my reputation because you associated with witchcraft and ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
And heathen gods. It's like...
Anyway.
I mean, like, Eminem, but contemporary Christian, exists and is unfortunately quite popular, so...
Yeah, isn't that NF?
That's NF's whole deal, yes.
Yeah, although, like, NF is...
NF's music is intensely diaristic in a way that I'm sure is cathartic to somebody.
Someone who is not any of us.
What?
Cathartic.
No, I mean I think is intensely something in
diaristic.
What's diary-like? Okay. Sorry.
Epistolary music?
Yeah. Like, that diary, like, you know.
He does sound like, holy shit, that's actually really true. That is, like, so accurate.
I made a very, like, music critic observation a few weeks ago, which is, like, NF is the artist you get when Recovery by Eminem is your equivalent of Illmatic.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
It's just like that, but Christian and sad.
Oh, man. Yeah, like, it's like, speaking of someone who is upset.
Yeah. Little bit. This weird white rapper wave lately. None of them even have anything in common, just like all just kind of popping at the same time.
Yeah,
like,
just
Jack
around
Harlow and shit. And Max the Demon, who is like a drill artist, but
oh yeah, that guy
looks like a Fortnite YouTuber.
He does. Holy shit!
Oh my god!
He looks like a baby, and not a literal baby, but you know what I mean. Like
he's baby Fortnite YouTuber.
Like he looks really young, and he looks like a Fortnite YouTuber. Looks like a teenage Fortnite YouTuber.
He looks like a 14-year-old who played Fortnite and learned what the word ops means.
He secured that bag on Mixer, and then Mixer closed.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's just raking in that cash.
People insist to me that Max the Demon is actually pretty good, but I refuse to listen to his music.
Oh, ouch.
Gosh.
Well,
that whole aesthetic is just like weird, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you're a rapper and you're choosing to present yourself like this? Alright, sure.
Yeah, it's like...
Go off, I guess.
Well, there's like Babytron, who was part of that whole like scam rap thing coming out of Detroit.
Yeah.
But that like works a little better because that scene is like inherently kind of nerdy.
At least it's not Tekashi.
Oh, well, yeah. I don't want to talk about that man.
Let's not talk about Tekashi. Let's instead talk about the fact that apparently Lil Baby released a solid current events based song.
Yeah, Lil Baby's okay. I
was watching Mark Rondon's thing, Billboard Breakdown, and he was talking about like I've never particularly liked Lil Baby, but this song's really good.
Honestly, I thought his breakout hit was alright. I thought that Yes Indeed was decent.
But I'm saying, like, I'm hearing even from people who don't like his stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, dude's doing well.
Yeah.
Good on him. And also,
I'm about to style on these bastards unicorn.
Gundam.
Unicorn.
Gundam unicorn. Unicron.
Gundam Unicron. Oh no.
Gundam Unicron.
It's like
Unicron has become the destroyer of the Decepticons. Thank you. That was a reference to the English dub of Transformers Headmasters. I'll be here all week.
oh no.
Beautiful.
So like
Fortress Maximus has come himself.
I don't think I can stream for that long, Kane.
like or so now I'm just thinking,
You guys ever?
what if who if in some like weird parallel universe dub of like some of the early Gundam series, who would Orson Welles play?
That's such a wild fucking question. I like when answers those. I don't know.
In an early Gundam series, who would Orson Welles be? I think he'd be like... Oh, you know that one Federation admiral with the... Like that main Federation admiral in the original series.
Hey, my minuscule knowledge of Gundam is actually sort of operating, and it's like, yeah, I can see that. Huh.
One
Revel, I think? Was it Admiral Revel?
Yeah, one proposes Revel or
Yeah.
Dagwin
Yeah.
Zabi. I don't know who those people are, but
Yeah. He'd either be Admiral Revel or Dagwin Zabi. Dagwin Zabi is the patriarch of the Nazi family.
oh, okay.
The one who everyone suspects killed Char's dad. And made Char all vengeful and shit.
Gotta find out who killed my dad. Hey, this is completely unrelated. You guys remember when Kill la Kill was new? And that
I do,
Tumblr
actually.
post with bitch just bites a lemon kept going around? I think about that like at least once a week.
Who bit the lemon?
There's a scene in the first episode where Ryuko bites a lemon. Like
She just eats a lemon.
eats it, like peel and all.
That's pretty good.
And like one of my first pieces of exposure to the property was a Tumblr post with just a gif of that, and bitch just straight up bites a lemon. Most hardcore thing I've ever seen.
Wait, gif of what? Sorry, my mom was talking to me.
Fucking.
That would be Ryuko eating a lemon raw.
Oh, Kill la Kill.
Yeah.
Kill la Kill. Okay.
You know. I've probably brought that up on this show before, but I
Ever
don't
just eat a
care.
raw lemon?
I think about it constantly.
Just
I'm gonna post the Gundam wiki page for Admiral Revel in the in our Discord chat.
okay.
Yeah. Yes. This does appear to be a type of character that Orson Welles would play.
Yep.
I'll
that
look
is the guy
after I
was thinking.
defeat the adversary here. By the way, it's a one run. Let's
Oh
see.
wait,
Oh,
this might...
yeah, I can see it. It's got like a beard and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the Gundam Origin version of him. See, so I gotta go to the original one and post that also.
Yeah.
Post this Admiral.
Post Admiral.
Post this Malone.
Yeah, the Origin is
Wait,
a
there's-
retelling of the original Gundam, and it differs in a lot of ways.
You know what's surprising? I found
What were
myself
you gonna say,
relate.
Schmidt?
Oh, I was just gonna say that I thought about like the term Postmaster General. What about Postmaster Admiral?
Oh,
Shut the fuck up.
okay.
What's up, Trey?
I found myself relating pretty strongly to, of all things, a Bud Light commercial starring Post Malone, because
Yeah?
he has this this group of people like in his head in the commercial that control his like movements and stuff, like Inside Out basically, and he's trying to react to how the
He's a
beer
Gundam.
he is a Gundam. Okay. Yeah. So they make him smile, and he smiles too hard for a second. Like it's the type of smile that you look at and you're like, this is not natural. That this person is not doing this intentionally. So they're like, pull back a little bit. So he ends up just doing his like smirk that he does instead. And that's how that ends up working out instead.
Just reminding me of the fucking Drake Sprite commercial from like when he was first getting popular, where his head inexplicably opens up to reveal that Drake is a machine.
Yeah, it's like that concept, but with a little less body horror involved.
As far as we know.
As far as
I want
we know.
more body horror.
More body horror would be like
Alien 9 with Post Malone as the protagonist.
Oh,
Alright.
No. Oh no. Moe
I thought they
Post
only
Malone.
made 4 Alien movies.
I get it.
Oh, fuck off.
There's 5 if you count
Okay,
Prometheus, I
Postmaster
guess.
Admiral.
Do we count Prometheus in this number?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
sure.
Oh
Depends
wait,
on-
actually, it just occurred to me that there is actually a 5th movie with Alien in the title.
Oh yeah, the Alien
Even if
versus
you
Predator,
don't
right?
count Prometheus.
Is it
Yeah.
Alien versus Predator?
So,
No.
Oh, I think no, Alien
The-
Covenant.
Okay.
Alien Covenant, yeah.
What about
I-
Pre-Master?
I like how I own
Remaster. Oh,
I own
no.
Alien vs Predator Requiem on Blu-ray.
That's the one with the
DVD.
Pred alien in it.
Wait, actually, is it? Actually, I might just have. No, that is Requiem. That I
I
have.
believe so. It's been
No,
a long
no.
time.
I can't tell. I'm looking at the DVD, but it's far away. It could just be the original movie. The
Hey,
original.
Well, whoever wins, we
Anyway,
lose.
the Pred Alien was. I don't remember if the Pred Alien was originally in the comics, or if it was in, or if it originated in Alien vs Predator 2, the game. From like 2001.
Right.
Anyway, okay, so I don't like the movies, but I do like a lot of the Alien vs Predator media that came out before the movies.
I was gonna
Wait,
ask, like, I've never seen it, and I don't really know anything about either constituent franchise, but do people, like,
It's
Alien vs Predator?
From what
You
I
don't
can
like
tell,
the
basically,
movies.
like the games and the comics are good. The movies are
Yeah.
not. And then let's see, what else was there? There's like some other adaptation of it somewhere. Like, what were there books?
I think there were.
There were books, but like I
there's
don't.
definitely been Alien books.
Oh, for
I
sure.
do not know if there's been Alien.
Yeah.
I think there's been AVP books too.
If I'm not mistaken, like the original Alien novelization is based on an earlier draft of the
You guys
script,
ever think
actually.
about how there's a
I always
Minecraft
think that's
isekai
interesting.
novel?
What?
What?
No, I don't understand.
I
what you
know,
said,
I
Jake.
know, but still. You guys ever think about how there's a Minecraft isekai novel?
Yeah.
Like a licensed
There is.
Minecraft isekai novel?
There is also
Yes.
a comic
Okay.
starring Tyler Ninja Blevins
Excuse me.
as a protagonist in an isekai.
Oh no.
It came out last year.
And is there going to be an Isaac Isekai?
No.
Isaac already is an
An
isekai.
Isaac Isekai? An
So, like,
Isekai?
I only know
Oh,
about
no.
the
The other world
Minecraft-
is his mother's womb.
Please no. I only know.
I'm right. You
I-
know I'm right.
I only know about the Minecraft isekai book because my youngest brother got it, and was
Of
like,
course.
my youngest brother, who, mind you, at the time was like 12, was like, this is bad.
Is there a Fortnite isekai yet?
Probably.
That's basically just the ninja one, though.
He was like,
Oh,
I don't
God.
I remember him talking to me about it. He was like, I don't know why, but I don't really like this book very much.
It's like that moment when
You-
you're a certain age. Like I recall Eloise once talking about how when she was like 11 or 12, she first heard Limp Bizkit and had this like innate understanding. Wait, this is not good. is
Music
it?
can be bad, actually.
Like I don't even know why.
God, I
This is
wish
good.
that was my first reaction to Limp Bizkit.
Look, the thing.
And not fuck yeah, rolling, rolling, rolling.
Well, no, like I mean, the funny thing is that she has like a weird, like sort of like only semi-ironic appreciation of them at this point.
I mean, I think that End Together Now is a good song, but it's also basically just a Wu-Tang Clan song with Fred Durst, like, also on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they're very early work. I can see some, like, I have heard people defend their earlier stuff. Like, so, like, the thing is that, at this point, like, there are actually people defending new metal. So, like, I don't even know if I have to.
I mean, there is good new metal. That's
There is good
different.
new metal.
That's different than saying Limp Bizkit is good. That's not.
True. That's a bit of a hotter take.
You know what's the hottest take?
What is the hottest
That
take?
Cold Chamber actually good?
When you pick up the sun.
That is indeed a hot
I was
take.
thinking more if you if you're gonna pick up a star, then it would be like Regal or Spike.
I'm gonna kill
would,
you,
like,
Brittany.
be the hottest.
With my mind.
Or picking up a Quasar. Fuck. Not only would you not
Quasar
have
is not a
hands,
star.
it's not a star. Yeah, no, it's
not?
it is a type of a.
Thought it was a
It's
kind
a
of
small
neutron
galaxy.
star. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Quasar is
no,
like
I'm
that
thinking
big
of-
old beam of light coming out of a galaxy.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
Yeah.
pulsars.
Pulsars are
pulsars
stars, yeah.
are neutron star, a specific type.
A quasar is an extremely luminous active galactic nucleus,
Yeah.
which is a galactic nucleus is generally a supermassive black
Yeah.
hole.
Jane, I
Yeah.
think that you became an electronic music producer in the game now.
Yeah, I'm part of Daft Punk now.
Yeah.
Look
What
for my
song is?
feature
Okay,
credits
question.
on their new
What is the
album.
title of the song that goes do 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 do
Axel
do,
F.
do, do.
Yeah, Axel F
because
by Harold
it's-
Faltermeyer.
Because it's the theme song of Axel in Beverly Hills. No, but
Yeah,
what's
Beverly
the name
Hills
of the?
Cop.
Yeah, Beverly Hills Cops.
Do you
The
guys
character
know?
played by
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Do
Yeah.
you guys know that a pre-fame Macklemore rapped over that song once?
Oh my!
That's so in character for
This
him.
is song
And that's how he became the fame Macklemore.
And that's how I beat Shaq.
Oh no!
that
Not
song-
that song.
That song, the Macklemore song, is called "Pop and Lock," and I actually think that it's like pretty good for what it is.
Yeah, I am actually
it's
surprised.
it's hard to fuck up like a breakdance song.
Yeah. Oh, and also, but like,
Fuck,
I
that was when he
remember
still went by.
that's-
That was when he still went by Professor Macklemore.
yeah, I was thinking, yeah, that would be from the Professor.
Yeah,
Macklemore.
they stripped him of his credentials.
yeah.
Oh no.
Man.
But
he was
like,
on.
so what?
He was on the same album as A$AP Rock and Grey Skull once. That's so weird to think about.
Yeah. Also, what was I gonna say? Was yeah, I remember that's how I beat Shaq, and the pain, the awful pain.
Aaron Carter is a piece of work.
I don't know, shit like that is
Well-
kind of funny to me. I think the worst pop music is like
Okay, yeah, that's
slow piano ballads by dudes who can't sing very well.
or yeah. I mean, although
Actually, if I had to put a finger on one specific song, That Ed Sheeran song where he's like
Sheeran,
you know, that
AKA Master Splinter's daughter.
Yeah. No. That Ed Sheeran song is like he talks about how he's never gonna leave you even when you get old.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. I fucking hate that song. That's
That
like the
song
worst
is
piece of music in existence.
So boring.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's honestly significantly worse than some Louis Capaldi's Somebody You Love.
Yeah, that song's like at least bad in a funny way.
Honestly, it's almost like I kind of almost get what he's going. I get what he's going for. The problem is he doesn't quite like. It's not like, and actually, I think ironically the technically bad vocal performance kind of works in the favor of what he's going for. The problem is he's just not quite a good enough writer to make it that uncomfortable.
I like
if he were, just a little better at sounding shitty, then actually that'd make it better.
And I like, on the other side of the equation, like I like some Ed Sheeran songs.
Yeah,
like
same.
Castle on the Hill and whatnot, but like
Castle on the Hill is a really compelling song, and
it's just like I don't know.
Which is, of course, why America ignored it, by the way.
Yeah, like when
it got to number 30.
When you're as famous as Ed Sheeran is, I don't know why you would spend your time making, like, shitty piano ballads instead of good music. Like...
Hello, Uppy.
Hi, Noel.
Oh, sing.
Somebody wants to know what show Dead Shiori is from. It's from AKB 0048.
Oh, is Noel in what?
Yes.
Briefly, yes.
Oh. Hello.
I'm getting pinged. Oh, that's Epi asking me the question in my DM. Yeah, it's AKB 0048, a show that is okay.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredibly okay.
I will say that show's got the AKB48 song River in it, and I really like that song. It's like a weird... It has the same melody as fucking, Tub Thumping.
Oh my fucking god.
It's a very strange listening experience.
Did you know that, like...
I like
Did
it.
a sake drink?
Chumbawamba maintained essentially the same lineup for like 20-some years of their existence.
I did know that, actually. I watched that one.
And that lineup was like 8 people.
Yeah. You're welcome.
That's what we call solidarity.
Yes. And it's like, the thing is, you can...
down, and I get up again.
But it's like, if you look at, like, their, like, list of members, it's long, and then you look at, like, a timeline of it, and they stayed in the band, with the exception of a few of them left towards the end, to, like, pursue various other stuff, or just essentially to retire. And, like, and then, like, but at the same time, like, most of them had been in the band either since the beginning, or for a really long time, or there was this one guy who was, like, technically he was their, he was for a long time, like, their producer, but he was basically a member of the band, and then finally we were just like, you're already basically a member of the band, so you're officially a member of the band now. And he'd been producing their stuff for, like, a decade, and, like, contributing various instruments.
Why do I do this to myself in this game?
It's like you had a good thing going, and then, nope.
It's actually, like, still working, kind of, somehow.
Somehow.
I'm gonna do one more. Oh, no. Soy milk. No!
Oof.
I take it back.
What's wrong with soy milk?
It's, like, one of the worst items in the game. It mostly because it cuts your damage rate by, like, a fixed percentage. In exchange for a much faster fire rate. Although I actually seem to be doing okay with it here, so maybe I should stop worrying.
That's the power of plant protein, I guess?
That's the power of Pine Sol, baby.
That's the power of the hour.
Yeah, now I'm
Jim
just,
Timmy Power Hour.
I'm just remembering the thing from, speaking of One Hit Wonderland, of the bit about, like, you know, was it Barry Maguire, who's, you know, who sang Eve of Destruction,
Yeah.
becoming a Jesus hippie?
Yeah.
And, like, and people forgetting that Jesus hippies were a thing.
You know what else is a Jesus hippie?
I mean, Jesus himself was a hippie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really makes you think.
Do a rumination.
Except that would imply that hippies were far more anti-capitalist than they really were.
Well, I mean, some.
It was a very
But, like-
large, like, description. I don't know if you can really...
Like the yippies specifically were very anti-capitalist.
I guess it's just like the modern of what, like... I think what a lot of hippies became is just very disappointing.
But I mean, that's true of punks as well.
Well, I mean, but punks still exist.
I mean, that's kind of true. But then again, actually, I mean, sorta hippies exist. It's just that they
Like- But like
they turned into ravers.
a lot of punks became other things, but then other younger generations took their place as new punks.
Yeah, it's just like that. I think that most of the stuff that carries on the whole hippie mindset is mainly in, like, as I said, in like
Dance
stuff like
music,
rave culture
Yeah.
And
and
punk
like
stuff has really picked up in the last few years for
and to a lesser extent, like, I
Obvious
would say that
reasons.
the line between like late hippies and early crust punks is like really fine.
Like the
if-
extreme noise terror.
no, I mean like consider the fact that like crust punk kind of came out of the whole anarcho punk thing.
I don't actually know anything about crust punk. I just like the name Extreme Noise Terror.
Extreme noise terror is great, but like the thing was that a lot of them were, you know, anarchists who were in communes and stuff,
Yeah.
and like
my
that was the
favorite
whole thing.
I barely know anything about ENT as a band, but my favorite thing I've ever heard about them was like, because they did a track with the KLF at one point, and
Yeah, they did a
to get into contact with them, Bill Drummond called them, and the band's like their manager or something was like, Bill from the KLF is on the phone, and the lead guitarist misheard it as ALF and was like, what the fuck did the Animal Liberation Front want with us?
Oh my.
yeah, like
Animal liberation.
the Animal Liberation
Oh my
Front.
god.
Well, I mean, it makes sense given that, again, you know, like crust punks.
Were they even active at the time?
Yes. Yeah,
Really?
the ALF is still around.
They're still around? What?
They still break into labs and shit.
Holy
Isn't
crap.
that the alien that eats cats?
Yeah.
That is
No.
ALF?
No, that's all the different AL. No, no, that's not. the ALF,
Fredney, it
the
was
Animal
a
Liberation-
joke.
I know, but I was just saying the ALF are
Well-
if anyone is not familiar, a They're a particularly radical animal
Um,
liberation.
I would actually like a group kind of like that is in 28 Days Later, and partially the reason why the virus spreads because they break into a lab to try and free some monkeys, and the monkeys are infected with the rage virus.
Honestly,
lab monkeys, laboratory monkeys, lab monkeys.
I actually
testing
have a
monkeys.
fair amount of
Because they're not really painted as like bad guys, because it's the scientists who,
Yeah, naturally. I was just saying I actually have a fair amount of sympathy for the ALF, even if they're a little intense.
Anyway, we're gonna play GeoGuessr now as soon as I get this up and working.
One thing you can follow as I was radicalized and my politics changed is how I felt about Greenpeace.
I know fuck all about Greenpeace, to be honest with you. Other than their name. That is such, like, a thing, but... What is it?
I still think PETA sucks.
I mean, they're not... Well, yeah, PETA sucks. That's not...
PETA
that's
uncontroversial.
Debate.
My general understanding is Greenpeace have problems.
They have problems, and they're not like the most radical, but
they, yeah.
Also, like, trying to stop whaling is a good thing.
Yeah, but trying to stop whaling is much good. Yeah, exactly.
That's not the only thing Greenpeace does, of course. But...
Oh no. But I mean,
everybody,
at the same time,
please enjoy my Spotify sushi while I set GeoGuessr up for today.
Also, it's worth noting, like, the thing that, like, a lot of people don't understand with, like, the whole bullshit excuse with, with whaling of, it's like, the thing, so few people are even employed by it, and a lot of people are not, like, for it.
Hey,
in a lot of the places
my GeoGuessr avatar appears to have broken. That's neat. Every image on the website appears to have broken.
What? Not every of them.
Most of them, the ones that aren't ads.
Well, let's
hopefully the actual site works. I bought a fucking year's worth of GeoGuessr. Better not start doing this shit.
I don't. What?
G-Better World. Yay!
Just see if it works.
Loading location.
Oh,
yeah.
Alright.
Okay, where are we at?
Where's the button to hide the other people, the profile pictures on?
I think you
Discord.
double click the one you want to look at or something.
No.
No?
Oh wait, never mind. It's right. There's a hide members thing right next to it. I just couldn't find it. It's just a little arrow.
I'm thinking like
Coca-Cola.
I'm thinking like South America, perhaps.
Wait, I mean it's
add a first
English-speaking
guess.
Folks. No, like I'm thinking maybe South Africa.
Yeah, I'm thinking Africa.
I'm
thinking Arby's.
Somewhere in the Pacific is also possible.
Domo Medical.
General Medical Care. Telephone.
Edoliro. No, it might not be as far south. But, like,
I mean, we could be in like Belize.
There's a lot of vehicles on the road.
Yeah. Performance function hire services.
Like the languages here, like
English.
Look to be, from what I can tell, and also like just the people around, the way folks are dressed.
Is that a dress? It is. Okay. I was very confused by that still for a second.
Is like I would say possibly somewhere in Africa, but Africa has 50 countries. So
Yeah.
who the fuck knows?
Yeah, it's also like
And
I'm trying to tell like we don't
there's a
seem
bus
to
stop
be...
there that says something on it.
Where?
Wait, no, you just went past it. It's the other side. There are a bunch of people standing around on the other, like further to the left. See that group, or it's a stand.
It's not readable. Shredney, you need to chill for a little bit.
Kula Super Furniture.
Yeah, you know, Kula Super Furniture.
Okay.
You gonna go get some super furniture?
Super duper.
Super furniture.
Super duper. Dry cleaners. Like, it could be
This
Africa, South America, like... I'm thinking Africa's probably correct.
Way too much English for South America.
I will,
Yeah,
well,
like,
my brief
unless it's
thought
like-
was like, what if it's Belize? But
Yeah, or well, I mean, like the one place would be like Suriname.
well, I thought they mostly spoke English in Belize.
That's what I'm saying. Well, like Belize. Oh, Belize. Like, well, yeah, that's in Central America. Yeah, like is
It's probably
Belize-
not South
Belize, they-
America, so it doesn't
but-
matter.
yeah, but like there's and also like Belize. Like they don't show up a whole lot because I mean, to be honest, their government situation is kind of.
Well, it's also like not a very large country, so like
And it's a very
statistically
small
speaking, you're not that likely to get it on GeoGuessr. Although maybe like the Geo better mixes that up a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, like I mean, we've gotten like Bulgaria, right?
Well, Bulgaria's like
Katakara. Wait a second, I sort of vaguely recognize Katakara. Like,
education of sports. I would rather find something in a language
Kata.
we speak that like
yeah, I know.
properly
It's,
indicates where we are.
For some reason, that kind of spelling is indicative of. I can't remember. Okay, I think we're in.
Najanan could be. I mean, it's completely possible. I would
Because
love to find like
everything's in English, but the names are distinctly in a very particular,
yeah,
like
the
the
I
rules
would-
of the language in question. are
I
very
would love to find
sonically
like
clear.
if there's like a particularly patriotic person who lives on this block and has the flag out front or something.
Yeah.
That would be terrific. Or maybe like a URL, Mobile Money Airtel, cold drink soda.
Could also be Tanzania or Uganda.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna say that it's not.
Like, I'm pretty sure this is like the southern part of East Africa.
Like, it very well could be. Like, I'm just not confident enough in my knowledge of, like...
Oh, fast internet. It says it right there.
Yeah. Like,
So, it might be...
I mean, maybe?
Well, there's...
It was the other one. Yeah, it's
there's
all
a
blurred
little
out.
sign. No, there's a little sign like right there.
What?
Like to the right of the maternity window sign. There's a window sign. So fast internet cafe.
What about it?
Oh, there's like there's. I just wanted to know if there was any information like.
No.
And not it. I mean, it's like.
People...
Oh wait. There is a word at the bottom, and it's
That just says Google.
No, like I mean, no. There's. I mistook it for a word. That little bar. That it's just.
Okay.
It might have been something, but can't tell.
Like, they don't seem to be very big on putting URLs on business signs wherever we are.
Because like a lot of these, in a lot of these places, the internet is mainly via cell phone networks.
Yeah.
So like,
CDs are still used here. That's interesting to me, actually, because I had always heard that like CDs never really caught on in Africa and like the Middle East because like the I don't know how to put this. Like the environment like makes them degrade really quickly.
Degrade more quickly.
So people
Although,
mostly
like,
just used tapes until digital stuff
tapes
became
and cell
popular.
phone record, and now cell phone recordings.
Yeah.
And like, but yeah, like there are. I mean,
Software
CDs are a
investments.
thing there, but it is like more often cassettes, and like there are a bunch of places that still use cassettes like a lot.
Freedom City, a city of its own.
Okay.
That's such.
I mean, we know where we are. It's just we don't know where we are.
Why is that such a funny tagline to me? Freedom City. Yes, it's a city.
I find it kind of endearing.
Yeah, I mean that too.
But I also don't like know where the heck we are.
Yeah, Where did you? What I think we might just have to take a guess at like somewhere in southern East Africa.
Yeah, like Kenya or Tanzania.
That's West Africa. Why do I still make that mistake?
Yeah, like I'm gonna go with like southern Kenya, like not like like.
Let's say we're in Kikui.
Okay.
Okay,
oh,
we
were
were
in Uganda.
We were in Uganda. Yeah, right.
We were
we were
right
near
outside
Kampala,
of Kampala.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Kampala is huge, so that's not surprising. Yeah, I was thinking
we were in like larger Kampala land by the looks of it, as opposed to the city proper. But
yeah, like, well, the thing is that like Kampala is a sprawl. It is huge.
You know, like Chicago.
Yeah, it's
all
like
right.
Or LA or like a lot of.
This looks
really
quite American to me.
Or like a hive city from Warhammer 40,000.
I mean, so is Ella.
Or the Sprawl. Actually, what is the Sprawl from?
The Sprawl is from the works of William Gibson.
You're right, yes.
Tim Hortons. Clearly we're in Canada.
or the northeastern United States.
Yeah, no,
I have not seen a Tim Hortons in Pennsylvania.
To Midwestern.
I don't.
Wait,
I literally don't think there are any in PA.
Wait.
Or if there are.
What was the answer to the last one? Wait.
Uganda.
Yeah, Kampala.
What did we click on? Did we get it right?
We got
clicked
like
on a city nearish Nairobi.
Yeah,
look at the dealerships on the right.
Yeah, sure. We got some points because Kenya and Uganda are next to each other.
And I mean,
EasyWheels.com.
And I think that like, other than English, they speak languages that are broadly in the same set of. That's like so fucking vague because like.
Store and save.
Like we are anywhere in North America.
Yeah, like I've been to like 30 different places that look like this.
Yeah. Rafi Classic.
Tecumseh East Rep Avenue. Jesus. Wait, we're in Canada. Okay.
We are.
Well, I mean,
it's still North America, but like it narrows it down.
That's why I said North.
It's like remarkably all-American looking.
Yeah.
But that, I mean,
Canada doubling, baby.
See, I can't.
I feel like we're in East. No.
Enterprise.
No, Western.
Again,
not enough French. Not enough French for Eastern Canada.
I feel like this could be pretty much anywhere. East Town.
It's like
East. I hate
like,
that.
Canada is weird because like
yeah.
Now that it like when I think about like because it's like as an American, it's
Where
almost
is
like that
Zursk?
uncanny
You guys can
valley
ping
effect.
Zursk if you want and see if we can get her expert opinion in here.
Where is East Town? Look at the bench.
The bench.
Buckingham.
Joe Conlon.
He wants to sell you a house.
Beast Town. You think that's what people who live here call it as like the stupid regional nickname?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crunch Fitness and Code Ninjas. What great names for
The
stores.
beer store.
The beer store.
Beer
you know.
store.
Food basics.
Why do
The
all these places feel like knockoffs of other brands?
Stud's Breakfast.
Hello, Zursk. Hey,
called
Zursk,
Stud's
do you know
Breakfast.
where Food Basics, the beer store, a tanning salon, Stack's Breakfast, Franco's,
Oh, it's Stack's Breakfast. I
Easttown
thought it said
Pharmacy,
Stud's Breakfast.
Crunch Fitness, and Code Ninjas can be found?
I feel like
Easttown.
this is Ontario.
We're in Easttown.
Yeah, but where's that?
Where's Easttown?
Easttown.
Easttown.
Shoppers Drug
Easttown?
Mart. Beastown.
That's right by my house. Zursk, I refuse to believe this isn't
Dolorama.
Vancouver.
Tecumseh Road.
It is called Tecumseh Road, yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
actually,
we
100%
saw, yeah,
it's
we
Canada.
saw
We're
a
not-
flag.
Yeah, it
We're
is
not,
Canada.
we're not joshing there. That's not a bit.
I actually did. You just like get here by coincidence because I told Edlin that she could like ping you if you. Okay, all right. We're just you just were magnetically attracted to Canada.
Wendy's.
Yeah, like we saw a flag. We're definitely in Canada.
Yeah. One of the
Zurski's
first
so
things we saw
cold.
was a
She's
Tim
from the
Hortons.
north. She's from Canada.
An American Italian
Yeah.
eatery.
That's
oh
so
my
gross.
god. See,
One of the
this
first
is
things
why,
we saw was a Tim
Why,
Hortons.
like, looking at pictures of Canada is kind of like the Uncanny Valley because it's like
The
it's
Tecumseh Mall.
almost
The
US,
Uncanada Valley.
but
The
not.
Canada Valley.
Giant tiger.
Yo, what is Giant Tiger? Is it like a food chain? Like a
Really,
That would be
it's
my
just like
guess.
it's just the United States in a slightly different timeline.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
I want to go to Giant Tiger and buy a Giant Tiger. It's a non-BC thing. I was gonna say, I feel like we're definitely not in British Columbia, or at least not anywhere near
Yeah.
Vancouver.
Like, this feels like it should be in Ontario. I don't know,
This
though.
feels like it should be in fucking New England, but
it's what Tony the Tiger.
Can I
goes
look at
for
the
what?
license plates on the car? I mean, not
What
really.
did
No.
Oakland say?
They get
You
blurred
can't.
out.
they're blurred out on purpose.
Smoke and spice.
What did one say? I can't read them.
Oh, that's where Tony the Tiger goes for cheap hookups.
Oh no!
Wait, where?
Giant
What was the
Tiger.
joke? Oh,
There's a Petro can? Does that help us at all? What the fuck is a Petro can? What is this place? Sorry, is this place called Michigan Beer? Michigan Diner.
yeah. Is that right by Boston Pizza?
Oh shit! We could be in Windsor.
Oh yeah, we could be like... It's
No,
a
Windsor is
it's a
right
shot
above
in the dark.
Detroit.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's where they tried to escape to when
It's like, or
Detroit
below
become
Detroit,
human.
rather. Like right. It's
Oh.
all the way down there.
Is it?
See? Yeah, like right there.
Yeah, no, we're
It's right
yeah,
across
it's
the river from Detroit.
yeah,
I
that's
don't
where
see
Windsor
it.
is.
No, I mean as
No,
in
you're
below,
looking at
it's
Windsor,
south
but-
of Detroit.
Wait,
No, it's south of Detroit. See,
oh wait,
No, I
There's no
don't.
south.
There's no.
it's right
there's,
there. Yeah.
There's no city
like-
marked here other than
Yeah,
Chatham,
no,
Kent.
like zooming closer. It is. It's not going
This
to be.
is like the city.
it's-
This is like the street level.
Like, see, there's Tecumseh right up there.
Oh,
We're-
okay. Wow, like literally right across the river. Okay.
yes.
Well, I don't think we're down there, but maybe we are.
I think we
Oh
are.
yeah, it might be
because
called Michigan Diner because we're near.
because
Lake
we're near
Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, like that's
No, it might be called that
That's-
because of Lake Michigan.
yeah, like that's one possibility, and the other possibility is that it's like Boston Pizza, and they just
Yeah.
named
There
it
is
after a random.
But there's a
place.
Tecumseh Road, and what's that other
Oh.
road? That's, you know.
Wait, yeah, is there a Tecumseh Road?
Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, we're
Tecumseh
on
Road right
Tecumseh Road.
No, I mean
what's
like
the other?
in
What's the
Windsor.
name of the other road?
now. I don't.
Wait, no,
actually
wait, no, we're
see
not in Windsor. We're in Easttown.
these
Laws
Lawson
in Lawson Parkway. Now, like, go back onto that map, and we'll look where if there's an
There's-
intersection.
I mean,
No, we're
like the
in
city we're
Easttown.
in. Yeah,
That
Zoom
would be
in
more
really
helpful than
Tread
the
me.
street names.
the city we're in is called Easttown. We've seen signs for it.
Yeah, but that could just be a.
I mean, maybe. I would like to just keep looking.
I mean, like, just look around Lake Michigan.
Hardee's.
We could look around Michigan for an East Town.
Easttown could have been the name of the plaza. Tecumseh Road. Like, I would like to find an
I thought
unambiguous
East Town
town.
mentioned in other spots. But...
An unambiguous town name would be helpful. There was a bus? Is that... That would be of use to us, actually, but I didn't see the bus.
Okay, using Google is cheating, but can I at least look at Google Maps? So, because I can't, since you're the one playing, I can't, like, look around the map thing.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see, why not? We Finance. Wait,
See, it says
Windsor. Yeah,
Windsor
okay,
right
we're in
there.
Windsor. Well,
Oh,
actually, hold on. Let me make sure that that's not like... Oh, it's gone. In present day, it's no longer there. But in the past... Windsor pre-owned
pre-owned
auto. Okay,
auto
that
sales.
seems pretty clear-cut. Is there a There's a Tecumseh Road right here. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, here we
what I
go.
Okay, we got it.
We won.
See,
So I guess East Town was just like
Yeah,
This-
I think Easttown is like
the eastern part
like
of Windsor.
this
yeah, it's
area.
like what I was saying is like, see, there's St. Clair Beach. We were further to the sea, like right to the.
I could
the
like
west.
go visit this place.
It does really bother me how close you have to zoom in to
See
get
Riverside, East Riverside.
Yeah, it's like a very small town, I guess, or like
Yeah.
Southern Ontario.
It's like how Camden is next to Philadelphia. It's like it is an independent city,
oh
but it
fuck
is
Tim Horton,
almost kind of a dependent city.
Claronet. It's giving me Europe
South
vibes.
America, maybe.
We'll look around.
There's a town called East China.
I can't remember if Claro operates in Europe
That's-
too. Possibly.
East China, like right next to the
Oh,
river.
this is
Rua.
uh,
Of course, Doro Hidoro Street.
Oh, and it's near
I think
China
it's,
Township.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sorry,
Are
I'm
you the
looking at
one?
a map.
no wait.
Okay, I'll go
Rua,
back to
Rua is
He's not the one.
Is not Spanish.
Rura
Portuguese, Italian.
Doro Hidoro.
I made that
What?
joke already.
Maybe is that Portuguese?
That's what I said.
Portuguese.
Probably.
So, Portugal.
I was gonna
Done.
say it's probably Portuguese or Italian.
Well, those will be different answers.
Yeah, is the thing.
Yeah, this doesn't look like. Oh shit! I think we might be, like, given the architectural style. I think is this.
Fredney, this is all very recent buildings.
Is
Other
I
than
know,
maybe
but
the
it's like-
church.
No, but I'm saying like the style overall reminds me of.
what?
Okay, so like I was reminded of how Lisbon was rebuilt from the ground in the 1700s, right? And like a lot of places like this, they have, they make sure that you build things that look like the local architecture.
Why can't I go out onto the highway? What? What the?
This is
Oh, because
Fine.
we're trapped in
I'll
a passenger
Find
street?
another way, I guess. There's graffiti
what did
over
you-
there that says poor
go back there
flag?
again and hit the arrow, the other arrow,
What?
Favor.
the one that.
No, this one goes over here.
Oh,
That's the way I came from.
Wait, Rua might be.
Where is there? There's a flag on the car.
the one next to you.
Wait, it looked like that looks. No, that's
Santa Cata. That's like a state
But then-
flag or something.
yeah. This is
Saint Catherine.
yeah.
It does look like Spanish.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did. I was mistaken.
It is the flag. You weren't mistaken.
No, I was No, I was.
Oh.
I was saying I was mistaken with the language thing. So,
You think yourself into a corner too often with the language analysis, Trinity. You gotta learn to take a look around you, like the Adult Swim series. Take a look around you.
Look around you.
Yo, are they selling balls? Sir, Sky value your presence. You guys want to get a Centro for $10?
So it's wait.
Wait,
$6?
and then there was the...
We might also be in South America. Is the other option?
Yeah,
That was my guess.
Yeah.
So
like,
European to me, but I don't know.
That would be, what are they called?
Like one of the
Wait, look at the
Brazilian
sign. There's a bunch of words there.
Oh no, it is Portuguese, I guess.
Yeah.
Fiscaliza Chao de Transito.
I think we're
Sao Paulo?
probably.
I mean, we could be in Brazil or just like actual
This
Portugal. It's
doesn't
hard to
look
say.
like Brazil.
It doesn't, but like,
So European looking.
but I don't.
but the
Wait,
thing
is
is-
that not a Brazilian flag right there? It is.
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, because
What's this
Claro
one?
Claro is one of the
Brazil has been occupied by Europeans since
I
the 1700s
I
or
know.
1600s.
I know colonialism.
but yeah, they're a telecommunications company that operates in South America.
So I guess
Okay.
so.
So that was why I figured it was in South America
Yeah.
beforehand.
I feel like we're in like a major city, and it looks like this to like.
Oh, yeah.
Sao Paulo.
Appeal to
Oh, let's see.
sensibilities.
I'm looking at the states. Oh yeah, I found state of Santa Catarina.
No, that's cheating.
No, it isn't. I'm looking at a map that you could go and look at.
Oh, you mean like a? Okay, never mind. I misunderstood you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then
So-
we're in Florianopolis most likely.
Let's say we're in Florida.
Yeah. Okay.
We were
That's see,
very
that's not
literally
true.
were.
specifically
Yep.
in a very specific part of Florianopolis,
Huh.
and we did pretty well.
Yeah, we're like this little like.
Yeah.
peninsula.
This
I
little,
figured
yeah,
using
it's
a
Oh, it's an
resource
island,
that's
even.
actually in. I figured that using a resource that's actually in the games.
I misunderstood what you
Okay.
meant. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like
Florianopolis,
so
very pretty
Big
city.
Island, Big Island.
Big
I
Island.
guess they use the same. I guess it's still Santa. In
Controlled zone. Crouch and B. Sorry.
I
This
guess
is like,
Santo becomes Sound.
Control instructions for an FPS.
King's Head.
The king. This is super England, right? Like
Yeah,
yeah. We're in the
Yeah,
United
that
Kingdom.
part.
The king's head.
yeah. This is.
I bet
This
if you
is
go
too
in
British.
there, I bet if
This
you
is
go
too
in
British to
there,
function.
the fucking tavern owner is like, oh yeah, it's called that because when Oliver Cromwell overthrew the monarchy, he brought the king's head here, so it's the king's head in, and that's probably not actually true.
Floriana Esper Schneideropolis.
House of Books.
House of Books. What do they got?
Good.
Books.
Let's see what they got in the window of House of Books.
Books.
Thanks. Looks like kids' books mostly, actually. And, like, I think
Yeah.
that one's a self-help book.
Bet you they have all the Harry
postcards
Potter
and
books.
dachshunds.
Crouch End Hardware. This place is
We're
seriously
in Crouch
called...
End. No, seriously. No, I know where we are. We're in Crouch End is a very specific part of London.
Alright.
I don't remember exactly where, but it's because London's fucking huge. But yeah, Crouch End it's in the south. I know
Alright.
that.
Then we'll put ourselves, like, down here.
That's outside of London.
Down here.
That might be a little too close.
Treadney,
Yeah, it's like
you're so
closer
picky.
to like.
I'm putting it here. Yeah, see? Why did it start with us zoomed all the way out, even though we got really close? Yeah, we were like a little.
Yeah.
bit
Oh,
farther north.
okay. Yeah. Like
It's fine. We got
it's
49,
north
50
of us.
points.
Yeah,
There is
like,
no reason to be concerned.
There is an early Stephen King story called Crouch End, which was
This
his
is
tribute to
Canada?
Lovecraft.
Zursk,
Or one of them.
I don't think this is Canada. I don't know if this is Canada, Zursk. I'm not sure.
It's Canada.
I'm not sure about
Canada in that. It is Canada in that.
It's Canada.
Do not-
There's a Canadian. I'm sure there is. Oh yeah, there is the Canadian school in Japan because
Okay.
that's where George Miller went to school. I kid you not.
We're in Japan.
Akujima, Canada. Yeah, of course.
Like,
Finding where we are in like any Japanese city that's not a tourist destination and consequently has a ton of English signage is always a bit of a problem. So this will be fun.
they do occasionally have like some English signage when you're like leaving.
When are we gonna do GeoGuessr with Alice?
Landmark.
I don't know.
I will
Good.
ask her about that, and we'll see if we can do that soonish.
So we're in Japan. That's a start.
Suddenly can't move. There we go. Okay. Weird. We are in Japan, though. You can read the kana. Alright. You'd like to join for GeoGuessr pleading emoji. The song is funky. That's a stereo component tune. I actually have one of his albums.
Oh, I didn't realize you were playing music.
Yeah, I have Nightwave Plaza open in the other tab. Because vaporwave artists are not notoriously litigious.
Also, our wave is good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, if you
Look, if-
spot anything helpful, Zursk, feel free to tell me.
If you're a litigious vaporwave artist, I think you're missing the point of vaporwave.
It's like,
Yeah.
what's his fucking name? Telepath kind of tried doing that for a bit, and everybody was like, hey, fuck off. As they should have. That's an animal hospital.
I mean-
We're in Osaka? Oh, Osaka Animal
Osaka
Hospital.
Animal Hospital.
Okay.
So we just find where the animal hospital is in Osaka, and then we.
There's probably more than one animal hospital in Osaka, Shredney. It's a pretty big place.
I know, but still.
I will see if we can find, like, something more specific, but otherwise, I'm pretty content with just putting it in.
Yugaku. What? There's a place. to play. That's a That is a restaurant.
Zebra.
And Oyodomine Koban is the Oyodomine Nami Koban.
Observe cock and spray. Hit you from a block away. Sip and
Wait a
sake
second,
in a
does it-
Suzuki. We're in
does
Osaka
it-
Bay.
Make your mark like your profile picture.
Yeah, which my profile picture is broken for some reason right now, so
Oh,
it's just this weird, like, brown circle with a broken JPEG icon up.
what is
in the
it
corner.
usually?
It's Yukari from Yu Yushiki.
Oh, right.
I'm just gonna pop us here because I would like to get one more in quickly since we're probably only gonna go for 2 hours today. We might run the
We were
see?
still very close.
We were very close. We were over here near
This
the
was
river.
a really good. We're doing a pretty good game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the end of it. Yeah, we got 23,000 points total.
Damn.
Yes, I do.
Like, yeah,
like this map.
Our worst
Was the Kenya one? Yeah.
yeah.
And even then, like, we were still
Ooh,
like.
you
in
guys
the
want to
neighborhood.
try Flags of the World?
Yeah,
Sure.
Let's
I
go.
do.
Play. Yeah, we'll do one more. Now, the thing said, each one has a recognizable...
look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mexico.
No, it's gonna be this one, which is Argentina?
Yeah, Argentina.
Oh. Is that not a Mexican flag over there, though?
It might be, but this is the one that's highest.
No, that's it. No, that's an Italian one, and I can even tell you why.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay,
I see
right.
the plain stripes. This is probably like
Edwin says not Argentina.
San
Marino.
Marino flag?
Oh, actually, that makes even.
Okay.
So
Argentina has the
San
sun.
Marino, that's extremely.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
That's actually really easy. Because
San Marino's quite
tiny.
small.
And also, like
that explains the Italian flag.
It is also it has also been an independent republic for like over 1,000 years.
Yes. See.
See, the thing is, anywhere you land in San Marino, you're still gonna score okay.
So the caveat with this map set seems to be that you can't actually move with most of these. Like you got your.
Yeah.
That better not be the flag.
I doubt it.
Wait, is it?
This one. This is Saudi Arabia, isn't it?
No,
Yemen. Is it? Somebody help me out here. There's a country that's got a green banner and like a saber with Arabic text on it.
A saber with Arabic text on it is
left.
Saudi Arabia, but that's not the Saudi Arabian flag.
Which left?
That's this looks like Algeria.
Sir, you can't say to the left when we're playing with a delay.
Oh, wait, if it's an upturned crescent, then
Flip up.
like maybe Mauritania.
Spin around. Is it on the car? No.
Is this the flag you're referring to, or is there another one?
Yeah, I don't know what flag.
Wait,
zoom
in on the flag again, please. I need to check something if there's white on it.
Oh, okay.
Is there any white on it? No, because
you should have said like
has a similar flag,
to
but
the blank of the car.
No, I mean like there's white along the side that is attached to the pole in Pakistan.
This sucks.
The star and the crescent are yellow. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
They should remove this from this map set. This sucks.
For some reason, I'm thinking Algeria.
I've gotten completely mind flooded. Is it Algeria that's got the like the I don't know how to the crescent like on its side?
Sara says Mauritania.
Mauritania's not a country.
Yes, it is. It's right there.
Is it? Where?
Yeah, Mauritania is right next to Western Sahara. It's all the way in the most west of North Africa.
Oh, so it is. Okay.
It's.
I thought Mauritania was like the historical name.
So she says it's Mauritania.
Region.
Look closer at Mauritania.
I mean, if it's Mauritania, it's gonna be now it's got because there's like not any other large.
Do it. I'm tired of this map.
Okay.
Yeah, Mauritania was the last place on Earth to formally abolish slavery.
Huh. That's
in 1982.
What's the opposite of a fun fact?
Right
now this one. This is another Middle Eastern flag.
It's Iran?
No. Maybe. Apparently, Iraq.
Yeah,
Okay. I was gonna say, I apparently don't know.
First said Iraq and Edwin said Sudan.
Oh, Sudan.
And Sir said Sudan.
Is it?
Okay,
what's Iraq's flag look like then?
Iraq's flag is very simple.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's yeah, we can go with cartoon. Okay, we were on the.
Iraq doesn't have the triangle. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah.
I recognize those stars, the blue, the green.
Yeah.
I think this over here is New Zealand. No.
Does New Zealand have rain in it? I don't think
No,
so.
not this one. I mean this one.
Oh.
Could be
Yeah, New Zealand stars are red.
All right.
Australia. Yeah.
It's not. I thought.
This doesn't look Australian to me though. Like.
Yeah, I mean, but Australia.
There are parts of Australia that look.
Are there?
There are rainforests in
Oh,
Australia.
it's not Australia, according to Sarah.
It's not Australia, but there are rainforests in Australia.
Well, there's
there
there's
are.
Tasmania. I forgot
There's
about
green
that.
in the flam.
The flag. There's
I know there's rainforests in Australia because of the Tasmanian devil.
It's probably this one, but like I don't know what country. Like this one's just not ringing any bells.
Wait,
I have no
Vanuatu.
idea what the hell this is.
Wait, what language is on that flag?
I can't really tell from this
I mean,
one
not
word
so-
that's upside down and not very
Wait,
clear.
no, that looks like
We zoomed all
federal,
the way
something
in.
federal.
Something federal.
It looks like it says Australian federal. So we are in Australia.
I don't think
Well,
we are.
Maybe
think.
it's the Tasmanian flag?
Maybe?
Yeah, there's like an because
What's
the one
the
at the
sign
far
say?
end is the
Police.
Australian one.
Police.
And we can move around in this one.
Oh, so we can. Okay.
What's that? What's that sign?
Cocos
Cocos
Padana?
Padana. No, we're on the Cocos Islands.
Where the hell are those?
I know where that is. The
The
Cocos
Solomon
Keeling
Islands? Goddamn. Okay. Where are those again? I don't
in the
actually
middle of the
remember.
ocean.
Yeah, which
Wait.
ocean?
Wait, this is. Oh,
Did you
Cocos
seriously
Padana.
fucking say they're
No,
in
it's
the ocean?
no, it's the not the Indian Ocean.
The Indian Ocean. Okay.
Yeah, like zoom into the northern part, the north eastern part, yeah, of the Indian Ocean, and there's somewhere
Indian
around
Ocean
here.
territory, the Maldives. We got the Maldives once. I was not happy about that guess.
Yeah, the Cocos Keeling Islands are off the. They're
above
they're
Australia.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
above Australia. They're near Malaysia. On the other.
Wait, then why were we talking about?
Sorry,
the
they're in the.
Indian
They are in the Indian Ocean. No, I mean
This-
on the other side of Australia.
This is
The-
not.
North of Australia in the Indian Ocean?
Okay. No,
Yeah,
she means
see?
like
there's
here.
Christmas Island
somewhere.
Oh.
and to the
There they are.
there we are. Coco, and then the Foam Island.
Say we're on Home Island. Nope. We were on Christmas
Oh, we're
Island.
in Christmas Island. Oh.
Hey,
That's the other- that is the.
fuck this
So
map.
No, like actually, no. That's actually I forgot that Cook because they also. It's the same group of people lived on both of those islands. They were
What's this dude doing?
the
He's like
Cocos
holding-
Malay. Oh,
Oh,
we
this
are in
is
Saudi Arabia.
this is the one I was
That's
thinking.
Saudi.
Of.
We're in
Yeah.
Saudi.
Are these all the same flag? They are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this is I think this
so
is
let's just
Riyadh.
drop on. Yeah, yeah.
I cannot move in this one. Yeah. Okay.
This is 110% Saudi Arabia.
Here we are in Riyadh. Yeah. Okay. We were at near the Security Force Club. Okay.
Do you want to do one more?
We actually did really well. on that.
Yeah.
We
We'll
did
do.
better on the last one.
Actually, did we? Yeah, we did, but only just
Only
so.
so.
Yeah, the Christmas Island one, like. gave
Yeah, but
us,
that's like, but that's
half.
I want
That's
to do.
only
I want to do
because-
one of these again.
Like
I
those
feel.
are two.
Uh-uh.
Those are two. What is it called?
Oh.
Like okay, we're in the U.S.,
America.
but we're and there was a
Move
specific
toward the flags.
the Marianas.
Wait, what
we're in the
more?
Marianas Islands.
Christ.
Okay, we're on the Marianas Islands.
Yeah, the Northern Marianas Islands.
Yeah.
Those are near the Marianas Trench is close to the Philippines, basically.
All
It's
right.
closer to the Philippines than it is to most other.
All right.
Well, I have to check on that webtoon about.
See, Northern
that
Marianas.
Trench. Guam.
We might
Yeah,
be.
like
we
Guam
might
is
be
near-
in Guam.
I don't.
yeah.
I don't think it's Guam, but
Wait, are the
still.
Marianas Islands under the United States?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay.
So
I
is
don't-
Guam. Let's try. Maybe it is Guam. That looks like the flag of Guam.
Say we're in Ego.
Wait a minute.
Okay, we were.
No,
up
we
here,
were in
but
the Northern Marianas
they're
Islands.
close enough that it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, it's like yeah. But yeah,
This
like
artwork titled "Youth Empowerment" is erected
Guam
by
does
the
have
Lagos
that.
State Ministry of Tourism, Arts, and
We're in
Culture
Lagos.
in Nigeria.
in commemoration of the Lagos at 50 celebration, commissioned
So,
this
right.
day of 2017
So,
by His
by His
Excellency
Excellency.
Akinwunmi Adobe, the Governor of Lagos
anyway.
State.
so Lagos in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Which is
You,
admittedly a fucking huge city, but you
Don't know where the flag is, but
Yeah, I don't know either. I guess
really
I,
little
funny to
scrambled.
put this in when. Oh wait, is that? No, it's not a flag.
It's,
That's
it
just
That's
is the
sea.
coat of arms, though.
What is? That's not a flag though.
They're throwing us a softball. Like Lagos is in
I'm
the
still mad about the
extreme
really
south
fucking
and the
fuzzy one.
in the on
Here
the
it is.
coast. See?
yeah.
Why did I think Lagos was a country? I'm thinking of Laos.
Laos is different.
Wow.
Speaking of Laos, that
Why
is
don't
the
they have any like
fucking Laos.
Yeah.
maps? Actually,
That
see?
this is where that is what that flag is, right?
Yes,
Oh
that's
my
Laos.
god!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That's
When you
what
did
the
it.
fuck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'll
It's the only.
say
we're
we're
in
in
Vientiane.
Vientiane.
Yeah, Vientiane.
Okay, we were up
Oh,
north.
we were
but
actually in Luang Prabang.
Still loud though.
Yeah, but still, Laos. Like,
Hang on.
there
this
aren't
is,
a lot of like really big cities in Laos.
This isn't. That's
No.
not the.
Huh.
Oh my god! This camera is fucked
Oh,
up.
What happened to this camera? I see no flag, by the way. Do you guys see one?
Oh, it said
What's- Zoom.
Oh yeah, like the flag.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
I recognized it.
Yeah, we're in the
I
UAE.
recognized it, but I didn't recognize where it was. Yeah, and like
What,
UAE.
Jane?
We're
So
in the UAE.
Probably
Abu
Oh,
Dhabi
yeah.
or
Abu Dhabi or
Dubai.
Dubai.
Those are extremely like Abu Dhabi or Dubai buildings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we were in yes here.
Yeah, those were extremely
Heard of all
UAE
this,
buildings.
Don't
Um,
recognize this
Begging you to show us flags that aren't fucking
folded up
at weird
and like
angles.
20 miles from the camera. That's the Colgate flag? I don't think that's a real thing, Zersk. I think you're having a laugh.
So,
Wait, like zoom in on some of those signs.
yeah.
Done.
Not just those but like
But
also the.
Did you just add?
This.
The
I know, but the ads might tell me
Beer.
something.
what language spells beer like that?
Yeah.
Beer. German spells beer like that.
So it's German.
I don't think
The
it's
flag is
Germany.
not German.
Like
what?
We might be in Suriname. That's possible.
Yeah, that is.
Maybe.
It is. I mean, like because they speak Dutch there.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know what the
Yeah.
flag of Suriname looks like.
Yeah, and it was earlier when I said speaking English, I meant Guyana is like place in it,
Fuck it.
which is right next to Suriname. basically.
We're in
Par-
Paramaribo. Let's go.
I don't think that's right.
Yeah?
Yes, we are.
Alright, well, I don't think we're getting any better than that this evening.
Damn. Okay, that was actually good call. Thank you, Sora.
I
Thank
want
you,
to play
Zerus.
more, but it's late.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Suriname is like the only two flags I know with those colors are Suriname and the Basque Country.
Yeah, and, I didn't think we were in, like, a vast
Oh, and
area.
Wales. But Wales.
Fancy yourself a
flag is-
vexillologist.
Do you fancy yourself a vexillologist, chat? If so, buy GeoGuessr and play this map.
Yeah.
Or don't. I'm not being paid to advertise it.
I'm not your dad.
yet.
Or your mom.
Fight the power.
I'm not your dad yet.
Not yet. Make me your daddy.
Alright.
And with that,
And on that groundbreaking note,
Yeah. Bruh, my eyes itch so bad. Anyway. Also, yes, Wong, that would be terrible. I don't think there's anyone on Earth who knows every city flag in the world.
Jesus.
On that note, thank you for coming to this weird and abrupt edition of Shapes and Forms. We will try to be back at normal hours next week. By the way, if you were not present for last week's stream, you should go watch it, because me and Win played through a cool puzzle game called Gnog.
which is by the developers of which are now making Goodbye Volcano High.
Which is a dating sim about dinosaurs, if I'm not mistaken.
And the main character is non-binary.
Yep.
Non-binary. Good night, everybody!